Weeknights at 6 with Hot Press, The Rock Report, Radio Nova.
First tonight, Thursday, 31st of May through Sunday, the 3rd of June. The only place to be really is Ballyshannon in Donegal for the annual International Rory Gallagher Tribute Festival. Barry O'Neill, who's the festival organiser, joins us now to talk about it. I remember having a chat about it last year.
Yeah.
And Barry, I'm just looking down the list here of those who are playing, and to see former Rolling Stone Mick Taylor up there on stage is just phenomenal.
Yeah, it's great that Mick has agreed to come over, and he's bringing a 5-piece band to Ballyshannon. Mick has recently went back on the road again this last 12 months. Is under a very good management team at Sensible Music in London, and we're very excited at the fact that Mick's bringing this full band to Ballyshannon, and tickets already are selling very heavily for the festival since going on sale on Rory's birthday, the 2nd of March, and I suppose Mick Taylor needs no introduction, having played for some 5 years with the Rolling Stones between 1969 and 1975. Of course, before that played with the Blues Breakers, and following that played with people like Jack Bruce and Bob Dylan, Bill Wyman and the Rhythm King. So I think Mick Taylor needs no introduction, but certainly, if you're having a classic rock exhibition or a festival, it's a name that you want to have up there, one of the Stones, and we're delighted that Mick Taylor is coming to the Rory Gallagher Festival this year, and indeed Rory's brother and manager Donal Gallagher is very excited the fact that Mick is coming with his band to play a very big tribute to his brother.
Yeah, well, a lot of people would say the Rolling Stones were never as good after Mick Taylor left than they were when he was with them.
Of course, there was that whole story about Rory being in the Stones for like 5 minutes.
Yeah,
that's
where
right. He walked in, he auditioned, and he said no, it wasn't for him. And wasn't it Mick Taylor that did get his job?
That's correct, yeah. Donal Gallagher told me a number of years ago, we were chatting about this, that Rory disappeared from his own scene for about a week, and I think it was in Rotterdam that he spent a week with the Rolling Stones, jamming with them, and hung out with the Stones for a week. And one morning after spending a week, Rory didn't like the lifestyle, left a note, I think, with Mick Jagger to say that he wouldn't be back, and that was Rory and the Rolling Stones.
Brilliant.
Phenomenal story,
brilliant
isn't it?
story. And now Mick, it's sort of ironic.
It is really, isn't it? Yeah,
coming
it is
back
a bit.
In so many years later. Incredible lineup actually on this year's
Yeah. Who else is playing, Barry?
Well, with Horslips, of course, the Great Irish Rockers and the full Horslips band will be playing one of very few festivals in Ireland this year. Will be in Ballyshannon. It's their first. I know they might have one or two other dates coming later in the summer. But I suppose Jim Lockhart and, people like Johnny Feen, of course, who's a guitar magician in his own right, probably one of the best living rock guitarists in the country. And Johnny has played on a number of occasions, over the last number of years in Donegal, and, tours quite extensively with his own band. But to have the Horslips coming also, is great. Also, one of the great, I suppose, UK rhythm and blues bands of many years, Dr. Feelgood, coming also. It's another small coup, I suppose, for the Rory Gallagher Festival. And a former member of Motorhead and Thin Lizzy, Brian Robertson, who'll be playing along with the Eamon McCormick band. Eamon McCormick, of course, born in Dublin, touring across Europe now and going very well over the last 2 years, based in Germany, brings Brian Robertson to Ballyshannon. So we're very happy with the lineup, and as I say, the response to date has been phenomenal. An early bird weekend ticket to come for the 3 nights of the festival, €50 on sale at present through Ticketmaster. I don't think you'll get better value anywhere in the country, and I think it'll be the best classic rock event of the country this year. And I suppose if Rory Gallagher was around to respond to such a headline acts to be paying tribute to him, he'd be very pleased. Also, of course, a good friend of Nova, a good friend of Ballyshannon is that of Pat McManus, ex-Mama's Boys, and his band. Sinner Boy, Larry Miller from the UK. I don't know if you've came across Larry Miller, but if anyone goes on YouTube and sees Larry Miller's explosive, electrifying performances at the Cambridge Rock Music Festival last year, picture will tell its own story. And of course, we've got a huge amount of the tribute bands from Germany, Holland, across the UK, and indeed Norway. So all in all, 29 acts on some 25 different stages over 4 days, 30 hours of free-to-view music on the streets of Ballyshannon. It's a great vibe around the festival, and we're really looking forward to the 4-day event between the 31st of May and the 3rd of June.
Barry O'Neill, you are a superstar. That was absolutely phenomenal.
You said all that without taking one breath.
Now, there is a festival organiser who knows what he's doing. Absolutely brilliant.
And we do it all voluntary, Marty. There's very few festivals in the country that are organised by volunteers. Many of the festivals, with every respect to every festival in the country, but we are totally independent. We don't have any production company behind it. It's grown over 11 years from 200 people to over 12,000 people attending last year. And, we do it just because we enjoy Rory Gallagher's music. We enjoy the heritage and links that he has with our hometown here in Ballyshannon. And, to have over 2,500 people from all over the world coming from far away as Australia, United States, all across Europe. Last year, we done a bit of a survey over the weekend, and we had people here from 16 different countries across the world.
Well, Rory Gallagher, his reputation and his fan base goes well beyond Ireland, so that's hardly any surprise. Okay, so once again, Barry, it's the last weekend in May, first weekend in June, basically.
It's the June Bank Holiday.
June Bank Holiday, Ballyshannon, and it's the annual International Rory Gallagher Tribute Festival. We have a pair of tickets every night this week, by the way, to give away too.
Okay. Barry, listen, really good to talk to you. I hope it's an enormous success. Tickets on ticketmaster.ie right now. It's a phenomenal lineup, and massive congratulations to you for getting that sorted. Thanks a million for talking to us here at Nova.
Thanks, folks. Thank
Cheerio.
you.
Cheers. That's Barry O'Neill from the Going to My Hometown Festival.
Yeah.
The Rock Report with Hot Press. Radio Nova.